Hello everyone, I'm Woko and welcome to Wokolandia. This is my first Warhammer kit ever. And I choose a Demon Prince not only because it's very cool, because I want something between a Master of the Universe because I custom toys and a Space Marine miniature. And I think it's the right scale for me. But jump straight on the miniature. Like you see, there is different type of demon you can build with this kit. There is different pieces for customize your own demon prince, but at last you can build only one demon. And like you see, there is different type of head, like this one, different type of weapon, but there is only one back torso and two legs. Also there is a lot of other detail like wings, tail, spikes and shoulder. In this way you can mix up different parts for personalize your own demon prince. But at last you can build only one miniature from a single kit. And that's the point, because after build a single demon you have a lot of spare part. And yeah, probably a lot of you already know and do stuff like that. And I'm not here for teach you how paint a miniature. There is a lot of channel who cover this process better than me. Because of that, I'm here for show you this simple trick for build two miniature from a single kit. Two respectable demon prince for your chaos army. Obviously, for this process you can use beaten spare part from other Warhammer kit or other miniature kit, or 3D printed your own part for cover the missing pieces. Even use some broken toys who fits this Demon Prince profile. But at last, because I don't have a lot of Warhammer kit and spare part, yes, I have some Space Marine stuff, but yeah, that don't fit so well on a Demon Prince. And using some broken toys is quite boring because it's basically what I do in every single video. I decide for something probably more skill intense, but very simple in the concept and basically free. I decide to sculpt the missing part with my hand, some sculpting tool and my favorite clay, Fimo. And guys, it's the first time I need to do this part to clip all these little part and beats, and is very satisfying. It's awesome. It's like something relaxing. I don't know, but yeah, sorry. After remove every single part from the sprue, it's time to decide which pieces you wanna use for your demon. And most important, which demon is the complete one and which is not. Also there is some other spare part who left at last, but yeah, for now I wanna build only two demon. Maybe in some other episode I use the other part for build the third one, but for now I'm satisfying to build two demon prince. And here is quite clear. For the complete one I choose a Warhammer Fantasy Demon Prince, and for the incomplete demon I choose the Warhammer 40k style. Basically because I have all these demonic power armor pieces who fits well together. Well, the first part is assemble the arms, and after glue the pieces together is important to smooth the edges and like you see, remove all the mold line. And after that we can start the actual sculpting process. But before, we need to figure it out what we need. And like I said, we need the back of the torso, and we need to mime or copy this part. And here, like you see, fits the backpack and the arms. Also, we need to build and sculpt the legs and feet entirely. And I decided to build this 40k guy before the fantasy one, basically for use the original part for compare and knowing where place the sculpt pieces. Like in this case, I use the back and the left leg for positioning the other leg. Very simple. Well, for build a leg like this one, we need a piece of steel wire who mime the bone structure for support the weight and make the entire leg stronger. Also, this piece of steel wire help us to remember the right position of the leg. And after choose the right angle of the knees, we use some Fimo for create the muscle structure around the bone, around the piece of steel wire. This process is very simple. You only need to follow this structure and remember to use less clay for the lower part of the leg. Trying to follow the original demon leg, the lower part is more skinny and the upper part is covered on muscle. Obviously, you don't need to copy perfectly the original legs. The only important thing is that the two new legs are the same. And after sculpt the sketch of the leg, with my sculpting tool I start create more detail, underline the muscle, create some skin fold, refine the knees and the lower part of the leg. Obviously, I don't need to copy anything, I only need to resemble some animal leg or stuff like that. Obviously, I do this for copy the original one, but you can easily change completely the shape of the leg. Even create a snake tail or stuff like that. Back on the sculptor, I use a piece of Fimo for create a support between the legs and the main body. And for the back of the mini, I use some foil for create a support, a solid support for the clay. In this way, I don't need to fill in the miniature with Fimo, and it's easier to bake the Fimo because I don't say that, but all the pieces I sculpt, they need to be baked for some minute, and probably is not the best clay for make stuff like that. And like I said in the other video, something like green stuff or milliput is way better, but I have a lot of Fimo. And first I need to finish all my little square of Fimo. In any case, like you see, I cover the foil with Fimo and I pick up the arms and the backpack. In this way, after sculpt the entire body, I can press the arms and backpack on the back of the miniature, creating the right spot for attach the pieces. This process is very time consuming. Also, you need to keep compare the original part with this sculpt for have a good result. And now I leave you with some good sculpt montage.
this part needs some attention. Basically, the backpack of the demon and one of the shoulder are molded for fits together, and you need to pay attention on this part for not mess up the shoulder or backpack position. After that is all very simple and easy. Well, now I have all the pieces I need. All these sculpt pieces are baked and rock hard, and I need only to glue all the stuff together like a normal miniature, and maybe use some zenithal highlight. And that's it. I have basically done. I only need to sculpt two simple feet for this leg, and I decide for two simple hooves. I don't know how to pronounce this stuff, the cow feet basically. And like always, if you have some question, comment down below. And remember, like, share and subscribe is the best way for support the channel and is completely free. And let me know in the comment what you think about this video, and if you wanna see more video like this one, or if you prefer something more traditional like painting miniature, or I don't know, making terrain, because yeah, it's something I keep thinking about, but yeah, you need a lot of space for do stuff like that, and I don't have space. And obviously I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe find something useful or I don't know, inspiring. And before show you the grand reveal, I need to build the Warhammer Fantasy Demon Prince. And for do that I create a very simple and fast montage. Enjoy! Yeah, I know this interruption is weird, but at last I'm not so pleased about the wings or the spike, and I decide to craft my own, I don't know, back of the figure again.